I just dropped a deuce, so I've got some room for your penis.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was going to see how long it would take me before I put this hat on. We didn't even make it 30 seconds into the podcast.
I just had to. I love lines like that because they're so gross. And I know you're going to say no, but it's just kind of fun.
For you?
You don't find them like a little funny? Just like a little like baby funny?
I guess if I heard someone else saying it to someone else, yeah, I might, inside snicker a little bit. But the fact it's me on the spot on a camera, no. I don't.
I mean, I like your turd cutter.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You got a joke? You want to hit me back?
I don't even know how to come back with something for like. You don't like.
I've made you speechless.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to sit on your face to do that.
Oh my gosh! It's going downhill fast. It is.
Well, if you're going downhill, I mean, you just might as well go down too.
All right. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this one.
So no joke? No joke?
Are your legs tired?
They are actually.
Good, because you've been running through my mind all day.
I think it's always funny when you drop pickup lines. You get this swagger. You adopt this persona. You're like,
Did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven.
See?
Can you imagine like being like some guy doing that to you in a bar?
Yeah. I feel like most women have stories like that.
Did we meet before? Actually met on Tinder? I'm kidding. That was my pickup line was, "Hello, what is your name?" It's like a genuine interest in a person.
Yeah, I think it was like, "How are you?" Something like that.
I had no game. No. Zero.
You have game because you sealed the deal. You have game when it counts. Yeah. Mr. Is that pussy mine?
Oh my God.
The first time we had sex.
The past up.
That's the best part of our past.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I decided to put a ring on it.
I was the one that got the ring and proposed.
I'm not talking about the ring on the finger.
Oh my gosh. It is still, this is crashing. Oh, this is crashing.
Welcome to Appropriately Inappropriate with Tara and Brian. You may know us from social media, where I horrify Brian, my sweet, wholesome husband, with dirty pickup lines and dirty pranks. Here on this podcast, you get hilarious stories, our responses to listener questions, and whatever y'all send to us. Make sure to DM us or comment what you like so we know what to give you more of. Follow us too at Tara Blairball on Instagram or TikTok, or at Tara.Blairball on YouTube. Our full video episodes also appear on our YouTube channel. Last episode, we told our subscribers we would talk about preparing for fall as well as my sobriety. Which one do you want to do first?
So preparing for fall, it is figuring out how you're going to watch college football, especially the SEC. Oh. I think we're going to do Hulu Plus this year.
What?
There's a lot of thought I'm putting into this. I like college football. I like college football a lot. It was true love when I gave up DirecTV to come into a marriage with streaming.
A streaming home. But you still can watch college football. It just requires like getting different kinds of services other than DirecTV.
It is figuring out how we can catch a game or two somewhere from a streaming service. It's not like having access to games and schedules. So the majority of what I do is I follow through the ESPN app.
Our listeners are going to feel like your life is just terrible. They're going to be like, that poor man. Look at what his wife is subjected to. Now, mind you, I mean, football's fine. I'm not like, football's fine. I'll watch football. I don't mind it at all. I did put my foot down on DirecTV because DirecTV was like expensive.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
But I'm fine getting services to watch football. So let me just put it in perspective that this is not my choice. I didn't make my husband choose to do this. That Brian's a big boy who made the choice himself.
Oh, Brian, cheap.
Yeah.
Frugal.
Right. Preparing for fall for me. I have decorated for fall as early as August 1st.
I know how it starts.
How does it start?
It always starts with a question.
What?
Honey, will you go into the attic and get the boxes?
Okay, that's not true. That's actually very rarely true because I will often go and get starter boxes. I will go get like the box that I can get first. And then when I have decorated with those and it's ready to go to the next box, I will say, can you go get the box? But if you notice today, I asked you, could you go get the box? And then you took too damn long. He took more than a minute to go fetch my box. And so I went and got the box my damn self.
I can make it dirty joke too. So Brian did leg day today. So I was at the gym before this process even started. So I wasn't here to be asked.
He also had no awareness that it was going to happen. I decorated the whole house by the time he had gotten back from the gym.
Then when I get back from the gym, anybody that knows leg day knows that I'm not walking very great today. So she's like, can you go get this box? And I'm looking at the stairs. I'm like, I will do it in a minute. But that wasn't good enough.
But I don't get resentful or anything like that. I just went and got the box and then brought it downstairs and did the decorating with it. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't shove it in his face or anything. I think it was kind of funny. I was like, I'm perfectly capable of getting the box, but I'll just see if you can go get the box. And you didn't do it fast enough. Honestly, you should have done it immediately. Yeah.
All right. I apologize.
But anyway, the way it started was I bought a wax warmer, a very cute like Halloween wax warmer from Aldi's. And it just made sense that if I'm going to turn it on and use it, that I put in a Halloween themed scent. So I put in a pumpkin spice or whatever wax melt in it. Okay. And then the whole house smells wonderful and autumny. And I'm like, well, I might as well get out my pumpkin spice candles. And so I get out my pumpkin spice candles and I'm like, well, why would I not just replace my current candles with all the pumpkin spice candles? Well, now I have a wax warmer and pumpkin spice candles all lit. The house smells fucking amazing. And I'm like, well, clearly I need to decorate the house for fall. And so now there's pumpkins everywhere.
Yep. And then we also had to make some special trips to the store to get more Halloween stuff.
Absolutely. And now the house looks amazing. Fall is honestly my favorite time of year.
Okay. The house always looks amazing. She makes this house all. For me and the kids, I very much appreciate it. The kids are probably the age where they're just like, this is our house. I was a single guy and I had my child from my previous marriage. Yeah, what she came to was not a home. What she comes to now is a home.
Thank you. I appreciate that sentiment. When I was a single mom, I also didn't do what I'm doing now either. I didn't decorate for holidays like this to any extent.
Yeah, you were a credential when we first met, yeah.
I was, especially when it came to Christmas. I was like, man, that's just so much consumerism, blah, blah, blah. I have lived fall. My birthday is November 22nd. I was born on Thanksgiving. And I've always liked the fall, partly because when I was a child, home life was not great. So fall was an indicator that the summer was ending. So I could spend less time with a horrible family situation and go to school and see friends. And I like school supplies and I like school and I like learning and I'm a total nerd. I love fall for a lot of different reasons. So preparing for fall, we're now there. We're ready. We have to wait to decorate outside for Halloween, but we got the fall going on and I got the wax warmer. I can smell the wax warmer right now. Pumpkin spice.
Our HOA only allows 30 days before a holiday. But now for Christmas, if I can get her to hold off past Halloween, usually day after Halloween, November 1st, it's hey, go get the tree, let's do this.
Yeah. You're the Christmas guy. I'm the fall. And I've gotten more into Christmas the longer we've been together.
Yeah, if I can get her like November 1st, if I could get her to go to Thanksgiving, I would have really accomplished something. She is very much pushing like November 1st, get the tree.
Yeah, we usually celebrate Thanksgiving with Christmas decorations, you know. But hey, it's nice. We're getting old. It's kind of cool to decorate for holidays and get excited about decorating for holidays.
Yeah, wait till we get so old we can't take the tree down anymore. It just stays up here around.
And then I'll hire some youngin' to come and set it up. And I'll just direct while my butt is firmly in a plastic covered chair.
You do that now?
Shut. Don't even try. I was going to talk about my sobriety. I haven't had a drop of alcohol or any mind or mood altering substances in over 17 years. And I get asked sometimes, you know, in my personal life when people find that out, why did you choose to do that? And well, I was on a path towards death is what it was happening. The way that I used and abused and what I took I was absolutely going to die. I wasn't going to live the long, happy life that I have lived so far if I had kept on that path. And it was very obvious. I had had multiple hospital stays, multiple issues in that area. I didn't want to die. So I ended up choosing life. And, everybody's different when it comes to their own story or journey with that. The how I do it is it's become a way of life, one day at a time. I know for myself, and I have plenty of friends that are normal and drink. And I know if that works for them, great. I know for a fact it could never work for me. That the bottom that I reached was bad enough for me. And my bottom may not have looked like anyone else's bottom. I was only 23. I didn't own anything. I didn't really have any jobs. I really had nothing external happen badly in my life enough to show me that I could not use. But I know for a fact that if I chose to use or drink today, I have too much to lose. And it's just become a way of life. I might celebrate when we go out for anniversary. I always try to get a fun mocktail. Because when I first got sober, I had virgin drinks. I don't remember when mocktails became a thing. And mocktails are kind of fun.
What was that thing you got on our anniversary?
I have no idea.
It was good.
Yeah, it was like creamy pineapple. It was good. I'll sometimes get fun drinks like that. But other than that, I have other ways of celebrating in my life. Like, I really like getting laid.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel like fucking is a lot more fun than.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm addicted to Coke Zero.
Hilarious.
For anyone listening, I'm holding it the can of Coke Zero. I mean, but it's just not a thing in our marriage.
Yeah, Brian's not a drinker. There is one thing I do drink. And some people might be some people might be really concerned, but mind you, everybody has their own journey, and what I still tend to drink is my husband's milk.
Oh my gosh.
I slurp on that.
Honey. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna raise this can. I'm just gonna look at the floor the rest of this. We had a Christmas party for the kids. A lady brought over a bottle of wine for us to thank us for having the party. We don't correct them, we don't know how people take it. Like, we just take the wine, we thank them, and then we give the wine to one of the neighbors.
Yeah, we just regifted it. I don't want to make someone feel bad because they brought us something that they didn't know that we didn't drink. And it was actually like, Brian, you found it attractive that I didn't drink. You found out pretty early that I don't drink. You didn't.
Our first date.
Before our first date, when we first matched.
Well, you told me, I don't drink. I was like, well, I don't either. And then you told me why you didn't drink on our first date.
Really?
Yeah, you shared it with me, and I was like...
And that wasn't a red flag?
She had it over a decade. I think it was safe to say. I mean, it's not like she's like, hey, this is my first week. You've never been
I just got out of the drunk tank.
Yeah. Oh, man, she still has the handcuff marks. It's like, if you've ever been on Tinder, you have to go through a lot of that to get to good. And it was like, I would match with, maybe go to dinner or something. I mean, they're just getting sloppy. And it's just kind of like, okay, not what I'm looking for. So it was very refreshing. I'm the kind of drinker, if I drank 10 times, 9 times would probably be fine. But that 10th time, I'm going to do something and say something stupid. I'm better without it, is kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm alive without it.
I prefer to eat my calories.
Yeah, there's that too. I lost weight, actually, when I stopped drinking and using.
I bet.
Like I did, just because of how bad mine was.
I mean, marketing is powerful. So when they came out with the Michelob Ultra, the low carb, all these people that were into fitness and stuff flocked to it. And people that weren't even into fitness flocked to it because they think, oh, this is just a way to do it healthy. Let me have this bad habit, but a healthier version of it.
Says the guy who's drinking Coke Zero.
Yeah, horrible. But it's got to be 90 to 100 calories per can.
A beer? Oh, I wouldn't know.
If not more. So if you go out, you have 3 or 4 beers, that's a meal. I'd rather eat the meal.
Okay.
Or the ice cream.
Yeah.
Cheesesteak.
I found it really attractive that you didn't drink. I had been on dates with people who drank, and it was fine. With some people, you could tell that it might be an issue later. I've dated people who drank, and then it started to bother them that I didn't want to go to a bar every night, or I didn't want to always be the designated driver. That wouldn't have been fun for me. I would feel like we had more in common if the other person didn't drink or just didn't drink a lot. I don't feel like I'd have a lot in common with someone who drank a lot.
One of the things that I find interesting is when you don't drink, you can smell people who drank the night before. It is very strong. I've went to events and a bunch of them went out, did something. I was in my room. The next day we're going somewhere and I'm like, boy, you had a late night last night, didn't you? And they're like very freaked out.
They're like, how'd you know?
How'd you know?
You have a camera.
I'm like, I can smell it. I was that guy in college.
I stopped drinking when I was in my early 20s. So I've had so much life since then. My kids have never seen me drink. You've never seen me drink. So many people in my life haven't seen that part of me. And I'm okay with that. I really like the person I am today. Oh, thanks. Because I don't drink, I can get through life. And it is what it is. I knew that I couldn't moderate. Brian says he would be fine 9 out of 10 times. I was not like that. I just could never moderate. I know that's a skill that some people believe they could learn. I just know my personality. My personality is very all or nothing. And for a lot of us who might have ADHD, we also tend to have substance abuse disorder. And it's just better for me.
I think it's an anxiety thing for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. For me, I definitely was self-medicating a lot.
They're feeling anxious. They kind of want to relax. It's a way to relax, and then they continue and they overconsume.
Yeah. Sex is a really good stress reliever. You know, it really is. I was telling a friend, you probably wouldn't like it that I said this, but I was like, Brian is really annoying me this week. And I knew it wasn't anything you were doing that was different. I could tell it was me, but I couldn't tell what it was about me. And then my period started, and then I got laid. And I was like, okay, now I'm in so much of a better mood. And now I understand because, hey, the Red Witch came.
I have never said to anybody, boy, my wife is really annoying me this week.
I have friends that I talk to.
I have friends too.
And the conversation was, Brian's really annoying me this week. I wonder what's going on with me.
I'm going to call people tomorrow. Boy, my wife is really annoying me.
And if I heard that, I would just drop immediately to my knees.
Oh my gosh.
And I would make sure to not annoy you anymore. I know there have been times I have annoyed you. You can't pretend I have not annoyed you. That would be insane.
I played the fifth. You should have. I would never voice it to somebody. And deal with it.
I kind of was just like talking out loud. I was like, maybe it's hormones or something. But then like my period started. I'm like, oh, that's why. And I hadn't gotten laid recently enough. And then you came back into town and everything was settled.
Oh, okay.
I'm not annoyed anymore. I'm very pleased and satisfied.
That is very nice to know, honey.
You're welcome. Since you didn't know there was a problem there anyway, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for communicating the problem.
I could tell it was a me thing, so why would I talk to you about it? You're annoying me. Do you want me to tell you that?
I get annoyed. I don't get annoyed at you, but usually it's a gym thing. You go to the gym. Like
an exercise thing. Yeah. So this would be the equivalent of you being like, I'm getting more annoyed at Tara. I know it's because I haven't been to the gym yet, or I bet it's about the gym.
Yes. I mean, for me, it grounds me. It's a stress reliever. I will text you, oh, I needed this. Hitting the heavy bags, another thing.
Yeah, same for me and walking or running. I totally get that.
I like the colder months because it gets really hot in the garage. That's where heavy bags at. So like now the fall's coming, I start back to hitting the heavy bag.
Yeah. I don't know how comfortable you are going to be talking about this, but I thought we could talk about farting in a relationship.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I feel like today was a perfect example of farting in a relationship.
Okay. I do everything in my power not to do that around my wife.
Which is really sweet. It's really sweet.
Our littlest, like I might think like, okay, one sneaks out, she just laughs. But I am very intentional about not doing that.
I have stood over my own children and farted right on them.
Yeah. We'll go to the bathroom. I mean, when we dated,
Farts are funny. How can you not find farts funny?
They are funny, but it's like not something I want to do around you.
I mean, that's fine. I think it's very precious and very sweet. I have really not reciprocated in that fashion. I really have. For the longest time, my farts didn't smell that bad. They would be silent and you would not say anything at all.
You blamed it on the dog before.
No, that was recently. Okay. In the beginning, for like years and years and years, I didn't have any issues with that. My diet has changed and I'm eating more fiber and trying to be healthier and it's rancid. Okay. So today.
Gosh, too much. Yeah. Too much TMI.
I mean, you know who you married.
Oh my gosh. So I farted in front of you very early on in our relationship.
Yeah, we were in New York. We checked into the hotel. Brian went to nap and you farted while you were laying down and you woke yourself up. And I thought it was hysterical because you're like, I can't believe I did that. But anyway, Brian and I are at a store, okay? Brian doesn't really fart around me. I don't really fart around him. But we were at a store. And so I walk away. Brian has our littlest. I walk away to like share a little love.
Crop dust.
This other part of the store. And I come back to Brian and I'm like, don't go over there. Okay. What does Brian do?
I'm thinking, because she's never communicated anything like that in that way. So I'm thinking she knows if I go over there, I'm going to see something I really like. And she's like, I'll end up wanting to buy it. I proceed to go over there.
Yeah, and he's like hanging out. But I'm over here. He's lifting things up that he sees like, oh, look at this. Look at this. And I'm like, you are standing in my fart cloud over there. And it has to be horrendous.
No, it wasn't. That was the thing. I still hadn't put it together at that point. So I come back to her and I'm like, hey, like, what is it you don't want me to see over there? Like, legit. Like, what? Why? Why do I not want to go over there? And she's like, I will tell you when we get in the truck. And then it clicked. Like, oh. So then we went to get some, like, really good smelling stuff for the house for fall. And I'm like, boy, they really need to put some of that stuff back there. It smelled horrible. You can see your facial expression. This is what happened. So I did put it together.
And yeah, I just feel farts are funny.
I'm still not doing
it. It's fine. I have not farted on you in a vengeful way. Maybe I'll do it at some point.
This is like 30-year anniversary past behavior.
Oh,
I have been eating more fiber as well. And I give credit to my wife. So one day she decided to buy this little stand and put it on the counter, and it's filled with fruit. And she didn't realize the impact it would have on this family. Clearly, we were not eating enough fruit. Now, whether it's me, the kids, everybody is devouring the fruit. It's the same fruit we had before. It's just now there where we can say, oh, I'm going to grab that instead of reaching this pantry and grab something in a package.
Yeah.
So I eat a lot more fiber, too.
Yeah. Where's your rancid fart cloud that you're going to tell me not to go over there?
Doors where it's supposed to be.
I can't hold it that long. Man, I can't hold it that long.
I've been in pain holding it.
I just feel like you're going to get colon cancer or something if you keep doing that. Or a brain tumor, one of the two.
Yeah, there's times I'll say, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm better. Everybody's probably listening to this like, are they really talking about farting?
I mean, who doesn't want to talk about farting? In the last episode, we talked about penises. Penises are always funny, okay? And farting is always funny. Don't you want to be happy in life?
I am happy in life.
Yeah, start laughing at farts.
I laugh a lot.
At farts?
No.
You're missing out.
Okay, I'll take it under consideration.
All right, so we got asked a question, how long have we been married and how do we keep the love alive? Well, the love alive as in more like the love, like the love, but also the love, you know?
So we have been married 6 years. So every year we have an anniversary, we buy these frames. And then, so we just did.
Feels like we've been married for forever.
It does. I mean, it really does. Not in a bad way.
We're about to be in the 7-year itch.
I know.
Are you itching?
This is the farthest I've ever made in a marriage. And I had a buddy of mine that told me, he goes, hey man, the 7-year itch is real. Now, he was in his early 30s when he had his 7-year itch. I'm pushing 50. I think it's different. You're my best friend. Like, I love you. I respect you. We communicate really well. We laugh together. If there's something bothering us, 99% of the time, we go to the other. And if I'm annoying you or something, you would bring it up to me so we can address it. 99% of the time.
I know it was a me problem. I don't have to go to you if it's a me problem.
We're very intentional. We did have a kid in our room for a long, long time. It's a whole new world now with a kid finally in her own bedroom.
Lots of banging. I mean, like pillow behind the headboard,
Oh my God.
handcuffs, swings.
Oh my gosh, honey. But no, we're just intentional about it.
Yeah, and I think that's something we've learned over time. We both had failed marriages before. 100% of our relationships had failed before each other. So this is our success. Woo. When I was irritated, I have learned how to talk to Brian in ways that are helpful. A lot of this is therapy talk because, hey, I did a lot of therapy, but using I statements. My love language is physical touch. That shouldn't be surprising from our content since I just want to bang my husband all the time. But I noticed that he wasn't reaching out to touch me or hug me as much lately. And it was starting to make me withdraw. I'm not getting what I would like. I want him to reach out to touch me and be affectionate. And so I said, I would really like it if you touched me more. I start to withdraw if I notice that you're not touching me as much. Brian is really great at just being like, okay, sure. And he's made an intentional effort to do that. It's so nice to be with a partner who hears that and is like, okay, sure.
Well, to me, it takes two people willing to put in the work. No marriage relationship is perfect, but as long as you're willing to put in the work and give the effort. But it's not because of you. Right now, at this point in time, I've got a lot on my plate. And it's fair to say, ADHD. So I kind of get in this. I have a tough time turning it off.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on up there. So I'm just not actively thinking about it. It's not that I don't want to do it, but then I'm a morning person. I'm an early bird. She is a night owl. I don't know if it's process, schedule, I guess would be the better word. Like we'll get the kids down, you'll do your run thing, then you'll take a bath. So it's like by the time you get in bed, I've been in bed for an hour and I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a segment sleeper. So my head hits the pillow. I'm usually very close to being out. Now I'll get 3 hours wide awake by midnight every night. And then I am out on the couch, usually watching television until about 1:30. Then I'm back asleep till about 4:30. I'm up at 5.
I appreciate being with a partner who listens to me. And I try to do the same thing. We do a weekly relationship check-in, which I think we've talked about in a previous episode. What that has looked like for us, it's based on John Gottman's research, but I will suggest a weekly relationship check-in if there's something that I want to address or I'm feeling a little disconnected from Brian. We might share things that have gone well, things that we'd like to address or bring up. And then things that would help us feel loved. Brian has multiple times he's been like, I need to go to the gym or I need meal prepping. I've made an effort to do whatever he suggested because I care and love him, So meal prepping, there was a while where I was bringing Brian lunch every day while he was working because I know he wasn't even thinking about eating and taking the effort to go down and get himself food. So I was bringing him food.
I was very appreciative. I would have just sat up there, worked away until you called up around 5:30 or you coming down.
It's just about sort of not only am I listening to my partner, but am I following through on what they are saying that they would like done differently? I'm an older woman, I think that can be clear. And people are asked, well, how are you on hormone replacement therapy or things like that? For me as a woman and how I stay lubed up for this hunk of bear. Okay. So for one, I ask for the things that I would like. I'm like, hey, can I get affectionate touches? Can you reach out and touch me? I reach out and touch him, that kind of thing. And this sort of regular touch and regular flirtation helps me get there. It's not hard for me to get there, but I know it would be difficult if I didn't feel connected to him. So those are ways that I stay connected. If I'm feeling disconnected, I'm not going to want to do the horizontal tango. I'm just not. So I'm very intentional about building on that. Brian's also awesome when it comes to division of labor, sharing burdens around the home. So I'm not always tired or exhausted. And that makes it a lot easier too. And yeah, I'm older, and there are tons of fun toys out there. There are tons of lubricants. The longer women are in a relationship, a certain study showed, the more they need variety to stay interested, which is why Brian's finally agreed to do pegging.
No, no.
No, he hasn't. It's definitely a joke.
Oh my gosh.
But if he did,
no.
I'd be calling him Big Boss and laying on his side just soon.
My God. If you've never seen the show, it's...
That's taken from a scene from The Hunting Wives, if you haven't seen that. But yeah, variety is important and being intentional about it, chatting about it. Like, what do you like? What might you want to try? Variety is definitely a spice of life. Try some new things. Yeah. See what can happen.
Guys are different. Like we're...
Same positions, different day kind of thing. Yeah. We need a little bit more stimulation.
But the whole point of it to me is communication. Like, as long as you're communicating, and we'll do really well there.
And we're pretty comfortable as a couple. I'm very comfortable. Brian, him saying that it's TMI that I'm talking about farting. I just don't care. I will tell anybody who wants to listen.
I am comfortable talking to my wife. Let's just say that.
But your Myers-Briggs is ENFP. You are the extroverted of us. I'm going to deeply tell you, an overshare. I'm the INTJ person. And I've spent a lot of my life evaluating and assessing myself, and I'm okay.
I tell you things I don't tell anybody else. You're my best friend, you're my wife. I'm not going to have these type of conversations with anyone else.
Well, right now you're having it with a camera.
I know. And
me and a camera.
Let's talk about the one trip they might be interested in.
Come on.
2026?
Oh, we are going to Dublin, Ireland in 2026, and y'all can join us. So we'll chat about that next episode. If you want to know about that, make sure to subscribe, download, like, and follow. If you like this podcast, also make sure to write a review. If you have a comment, story, or question, drop us a comment or DM. Follow us too at TaraBlairball on Instagram and TikTok, or at Tara.Blairball on YouTube. Our full video episodes are also up on our YouTube channel. And until then, keep it inappropriate.
Happy Hump Day.